Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Vault Tutorials. I am KoiTGZ, and in this video we are doing another battle against right here Cursed Jessica. So with this battle here, this is going to be a bit different, different in terms of the team that I'm going to be using, but definitely something that I want to change here is going to be a support character. I want to change this back to youngest. So I should be actually doing some pretty good damage to all the characters here with EO damage. But with that said, with this time I'm going to be using an EO based team. So this team, I'm actually not sure how well this is going to do. I might be able to get through it, no problem. I do have a concern about the Ranger's weapon of choice. The best weapon for this in terms of the Ranger is going to be the Mysterious Tambourine, since that does about 300% EO spell damage, EO physical technique damage to all enemies. So that would have been perfect, but I don't actually have that weapon yet. So I'm going to actually be using here the Master Dragon Spear. So I'm using this particular spear because it actually has the ability, let's see, going to be right here. So Gon no Fubuki, which is going to be an EO breath attack that does not great EO damage, not the best EO damage in this case, but it does do EO damage to all enemies, EO breath damage. So that's actually probably going to be okay with the shadows, since the shadows are actually greatly weak to EO based attacks. So hopefully that does work, and hopefully I'll be able to get shadow binds with this as well. But here for the main weapon I'm going to be using to do damage to all enemies is going to be right here. So this is going to be Lamia staff, so this is going to have Ionazun. So putting force burst on this, I should be able to get some force breaks, and hopefully get some spell crits out of this as well. So I'm hoping to get at least around 3,000 damage that I can do against the enemy. Then for my Battlemaster, I'm going to be using the Miracle Blade, so that's going to have Sunrise of Miracles, so that's EO damage, and also does healing as well. So with this particular team, unlike the Mirror team, not all the weapons do damage to all the enemies, and maybe it's not going to be as much damage. So what might happen with this battle, you actually might see Magante by Jessica, and if that's the case, I'm going to really have to defend during that turn. But if it does come to that, that's what will happen. But if something does happen where it's not working, I might actually switch my weapon back to the Master Dragon Battle Fan on my, or Dimension Dragon Battle Fan on my Ranger, and use single damage to enemies to take out the shadows first, then take out Jessica. But yeah, with that said, if you want to know more about the equipment and souls of this team, please look down in the video description below. So yes, so I want to get started with this battle, so right here. So everything's all set, so here we go. So Jessica is going to tear a hole through space and let the shadows through, and most likely going to use Mahado. Yeah. Okay, ooh, and that actually reflected back off my Ranger back to Jessica, so that actually worked out well. So now here with my Ranger, it's going to be a moment of truth here to see how much damage I'll be doing here. Okay, oh, so in terms of Jessica, not a whole lot of damage, but the shadows definitely took a lot of damage there. So here, next, I'm going to be using Force Burst on my Armamentalist, increase spell damage and also the rate of force breaks. And then here with my Battlemaster, going to be using Protective Shield. And here we have Youngest. So that's about 7,000 damage to the actual shadows here. So they have about 16,000. So hopefully next turn, maybe they might go down, especially since I will be using attacks from my Armamentalist. So now let's see here what happens here next. Okay, ooh, nice Shadow Binds on Jessica and the other Shadow. Spell crit. So, ooh, okay, nice. All right. So, and Jessica's now Force Broken. So now going to be using Stemming. Okay, damage from Youngest. So now with my Ranger, I'm actually not quite sure if my Ranger will still use the Golden Breath, but we'll see what happens here. Yep, still uses Golden Breath, so 2,000 damage. Then here, what I'll do is I'm going to use Battle Demon Release. So hopefully I will be doing some pretty good damage to Jessica here. Okay, good, 10,000. And Young is here, so right now things are going pretty well. Okay, that missed. Alright. Again, Terror Hole through space. Metazoma. And let's see who he attacks here. So, okay, alright. So took down the Shadow in one hit. And, oh, Jessica is actually Shadowbound again. So hopefully here, this other Shadow can be taken out. Maybe? No. Okay, but we'll see. Okay. So let's see what happens here. All right, so that was a bit of a waste. Yeah, sometimes the computer doesn't make the best of choices. But, yeah, let's see what happens here. So, Metazoma again. Metazoma again. So now I'm seeing, let's see who goes next. Okay, my Ranger's next. So Jessica is now under 50%. So hopefully I can actually get another Shadow Bind. Maybe. No, not this time. Okay, and my Force Burst is actually gone. But let's see how much damage I do here. So 10,000. So again, Terror Hole open through space. Mahado. Okay, so now with my Ranger, going to go and use this here. So let's see, next, hopefully, okay, not my Battle Master. Not my Armamentalist, but my Battle Master. So, okay, took that one out there. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to attack. And here I'm going to heal up. So Jessica is actually under 25% now. And she's probably going to have a third attack or a third action. So Mara Storm, oh yeah, so that actually did some pretty good damage there to me. So here, let's see. All right, so here with my Battle Master, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use Miracle of Sunrises. Hopefully this could take her down. I'm actually not quite sure, but we'll see. Okay, 7,000 damage, so that's actually not so bad. So here, again, going to use... Okay, so Jessica is now down. So now all that's left is this Shadow. So this Shadow should be easy to take out. Like that. Okay. Okay, so this EO team actually did work out quite well. Like I said at the beginning, I was a little concerned about the damage that Golden Breath would do in this battle. It actually worked pretty well against the Shadows. and actually not so bad against Jessica. I was actually able to get Shadow Binds a couple of times during the battle, so that actually worked out quite well. So yeah, everything did work out pretty good for this particular battle. Yeah, so again, EO team is going to be a pretty good team. Again, what would have been better would have been if I had the Mysterious Tambourine on my Ranger. That would have actually done a lot more damage, especially to Jessica and also to the Shadows as well. But yeah, besides that, things did go well. I will be making one more video on this enemy, and that's going to be using a Dane-based team, which is actually going to be a pretty good team to use since I do have weapons that are actually really good for doing damage to all enemies and to also singular enemies as well. So please stay tuned for that. So with that said, I'm going to be ending this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.